Sharing the last of Bio 2012, your last morning, part of it with us. We hope that we're saving the best for last. This morning we're talking about cross-cultural collaborative research. Right now there's a little bit of a sense that research, the world is tilting east and south, and somehow all the research needs to flow China, India, etc. But actually, we all know that when we work together, we get more done. So I've been talking a lot with my colleagues at Bio about the importance of collaborative research. Indo-European research is one of the topics we'll talk about today. Multilateral research, north-south, south-south. So there really are three takeaway points, three key points that I hope we will be talking about and thinking about, and we're intentionally going to keep our discussions to, I hope, 10 minutes per speaker so we can have a good time for discussion as well. The first point is the who. Who are we talking about? And here today we have Marco from the International Center for Genetic Research and Biotechnology. That's multilateral. And we also have Ananda, who is Ananda Chakrabarty of Maybe Chakrabarty, global domain expert in biofilms for therapeutic and other uses, and the co-founder with me of Amrita Therapeutics, and then one of our collaborators from the Institute Superior, Dr. Fabio from Portugal. I'll show their names in just a minute. So where are we talking about? For Amrita Therapeutics, Indo-European research has been central to validation of our data. For a lot of scientists around the world, though, ICGEB is critical to provide the kind of education and opportunities for tech transfer. I met the director, Dicio Ripindelli, through Ananda Chakrabarty, who had started this organization, along with others at the UN, is on the board. I just want to relate one person who I know personally, who is benefiting and will go back to her home country, Jenny Safini from Morocco, who I met at a conference for women in science and technology in 2010. I made an introduction through Dicio. She is now a PhD student. I think Marco will talk about that a little bit, but it's just critical for our continuing ecosystem of research. And then why? I mentioned already, Amrita Therapeutics has benefited enormously through research collaborations with a number of leading institutions in India and in Europe. In the case of Dr. Fiallo with IST, we've gotten the kind of validation of data in Europe that I think gives comfort when you talk about the leading problem now of biopharmaceutical research is the lack of validation. We hear about that all the time. We tried to do it, we can't get your results. So not only are we validating at several institutions within India, through our collaboration with Dr. Arsenio Fiallo, we're furthering that, and I know that's just one of many things he'll talk about. So I mentioned our speakers already. Marco Boral from ICGEB, Ananda Chakrabarty, who really needs no introduction, and Arsenio Fiallo, who also benefited from research in Chicago with Ananda in years past and now leads his institution in Lisbon, Portugal. We have, I know, limited time, so we will move straight now to the presentation by Marco for ICGEB.